Hi fellow Stitcherinos, it's SJ here, or Fan Stitch Stick. I thought I'd do a Flosstube today, just catch up with you guys, talk a bit about stitching because I haven't talked about stitching for a while, spoken about my birthday, but not actually shown you any whips or FFOs lately, so not that I've got any FFOs to show you. Oh no, I've got one, I've got two, it's all good. But it's Sunday here in the UK. It's not that great outside. It's turned, we had a lovely sunny week last week and now it's gone a bit grey and wet, but I'll still go for a walk later and get the blood pumping through my veins and get some exercise. So I thought I would come on today and talk to you about a few bits and pieces that have been happening the last 2 weeks, I think it is, since my birthday, since I last did a Flosstube. Talk to you about a haul that I got that wasn't a birthday haul, and just show you some stitching that I've been doing, just round you up, you know, get you up to date. So I released a website, I think I spoke about it in my birthday video, fanstitchstick.co.uk, and that was really exciting. There's not much on there, I'm still building it up. I think there's 2 new blogs on there, one talking about my cross stitch setup, about all the things that I have to have near me or ready before I can actually sit down and stitch, and then one talking about this new SAL that I have designed and wanting to release to you, or have released to you. So a SAL is a stitch along, and this stitch along is called Ice Cream for Summer, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's a mini. It's going to be the title part of the pattern is going to be released on the June the 15th, so not this Monday, coming next Monday, and then every week from July the 1st a new pattern for 8 weeks is going to be dropped, so it'll bring you through all the summer, and so yeah, I'm excited for that, but also absolutely terrified for that because it's my first time designing anything like major, even though it is quite mini, but it's cute, and it's my first time like kind of giving it to you guys. It's for free, so you'll find it on my blog and you'll find it on a Facebook group that I've set up for Fan Stitch Stick. Again, I'll post that all down here so that you can have a look in the description and find it all and join us. Please join us. As I said, I'm excited, but I'm terrified because you guys are all amazing stitchers, and you're all inspirations to me, and then here's me trying to give you something to do. But I will be so stoked if you guys join me with this adventure, and I've got a few people already joining me, which is amazing. I'm so happy about that. Thank you. On the subject of designing, and to a bit more of a serious point, with things that are going on at the moment in the world, I designed a few patterns. I'm not the only one that has designed patterns for this, but at the moment there's an issue that has to be addressed. We all know about that, and so in my Etsy shop I have designed 2 patterns for Black Lives Matter, and the money raised from that will be going to one of the causes, probably Campaign Zero. And I'm not the only designer, or I wouldn't call myself a designer, but I'm not the only person that has done this. Lollypop Stitches has a pattern in her Etsy store. I've also seen Geeky Stitching Company, they have a pattern. Fuzzy Fox Designs has, I'm not quite sure of the name, but I follow her, and her pattern is a banner which looks epic, so I will be stitching that at some point, and that is, I'll pop it in the comments below, the description below, her actual name, but I'm sure you know of her, like, who doesn't. Who else? Witchy Stitcher, I think, has come up with a pattern. Yes, she has. Not I think, she definitely has. Raging Stitches has come up with a pattern, and then there's a few shops that are donating their sales, all their sales, no matter whether it's a Black Lives Matter pattern or a different pattern, they're donating all their sales to the cause, which that is just amazing in itself. So, you know, rally around and help out and donate if you can, and if not, just talk about it. It needs to be spoken about. So I have done 2 patterns on Etsy. They're not much, they're only £2 each. I didn't, you know, they're not brilliant patterns. I didn't want to push it, but you know, money needs to be raised and it needs to be said and done. Not done as in it needs to be over, or it does need to be over, but I mean, like, it needs to be talked about. It does. And then I've also done a free pattern on my Instagram that you guys can stitch, so I'd love for you guys to be able to stitch it. But I'm going to move on because I get upset when I talk about the issue. So let's move on to let's go from that to silver linings, because I'm always about silver linings, and looking on the bright side of things, trying to look on the bright side of things. So silver linings, I saw that on YouTube, on my Flosstube, I went over 100 subscribers, which is just amazing. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching me talk for God knows how long, and enjoying it and not getting annoyed by my voice, because I absolutely hate my voice and I can't even watch these things back. So thank you very much for carrying on and watching. I will get on to some stitching stuff in this video. I just wanted to talk about some important issues, that was all. And then on my Instagram, I'm nearly 1,000 followers, which is outstanding in itself as well, because before lockdown I think I was on like 700, and it's been, what, 12 weeks of lockdown, and now I'm at nearly 1,000, so it's like 300 followers in 12 weeks, which is like, guys, that just makes me feel so warm and fuzzy, and it makes my heart swell, and as us English people would probably say, something like shucks. So I'm just gonna say shucks. Thank you. You know, I really enjoy doing these videos, even though it's weird just talking to a camera. I do enjoy them, and the community that we have built together is an amazing community that we just support each other, make each other feel so welcome and so not wanted, so just together, you know, that we're actually welcomed into this community with wide open arms, no matter what, you know, no matter who we are. Like, that is amazing in itself. So thank you guys for being such amazing people, and I hope that I get to meet some of you in real life, because to be able to have you in my life virtually is amazing. So to be able to have you in my life actually physically it'd be great. So, you know, let's hook up sometime. So talking about nearly 1,000 followers, I'm thinking about doing a giveaway. Just to say thank you to you guys that have been there from the very beginning when I was doing just little bits and pieces, to you guys that have been there now and supporting me through at this moment in time. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to give away. It'll probably be one of my needle minders, a little bit of something else and a little bit of something else. I'm not too sure, but we know, pattern maybe as well. But there'll be a little bundle of things just to say thank you. Just to, yeah, say thank you. That's all I can say. I can't say anything else. So yeah, so that's going to be exciting when that gets going. I think I'm like 3 people away, so it could be imminent, this giveaway. But let's get on to some stitching stuff. I have a haul to show you. It's not a birthday haul. I bought these after my birthday because I realised I needed more. You know, we all need more. So I bought some more floss, some more threads. You're all looking at me like, you can't need more floss. You can't need more threads. You've bought loads. No, I need more. I got more. So I got more. And I got more from Lakeside Needlecraft. Now this isn't just the new haul. This has my birthday haul as well. So it's probably about half birthday haul, half new haul. So I've got to sit here and bobbinate these beauties and put them away. So I got these from Lakeside Needlecraft. And I made another order last night because I realised that I had run out of some floss I need for a project that I'm stitching now. So they've got another order coming from me. I just literally can't stop myself. And then I also got some more floss from eBay. Like I said, I always 99% of the time get my threads and that from Lakeside Needlecraft. But I was just going through eBay as I do, and I came across a seller that was selling boxes of threads. Boxes of DMC floss threads. Not the 8-metre ones, not the normal ones, these are half, so these are 4 metres. But they come in a little box and there's 16 of them. 16 of them. So I got 5 boxes, like you do. I got a hot pink. I got a baby blue. I got a light pink, baby pink, a yellow, and I got a green. That's my favourite colour, green. So I got 5 boxes, 16 in each box, only 4 metres, but usually it's 8 metres, so if there was 8 metres then it would be 8 in each box. Some maths there for you. And these cost me just over a tenner. I know, right? And they're not discontinued colours. They're colours that we use now. And they're not like a random colours either that we don't use that often. They're all colours that you use often. So I got them. You know, there was no black and white. I would have got loads of black and white because I used that like crazy. But I'm excited to be, you know, using those and stitching with those because I can't have enough floss. I really can't. I get through it like no man's business. So yeah, I got some more floss, and then it's not really a haul, but my mum started making me some bits and pieces. I love that word, as you can tell. I've said it like 4 times, bits and pieces. Anyway, my mum made me something. I asked for a project bag for my birthday. And didn't get it on my birthday, but she made it for me a few days later when she had a day off because she works. And I was so excited when I saw it, so I'm going to show it to you. So she made me a project bag, and it's this really cute kitty fabric because I like cats. I have 2, as you know, and it's not really a project bag as such because you can't put your project in here, but it holds. It's got these pockets, this side and this side. And there's 12 on each side, and the pockets hold your floss. So I can have 12 bobbinated flosses held on this side and 12 bobbinated flosses held on this side, and then it closes up and it has these poppers, if I can pop them, you can pop open and closed, and then, you know, you can chuck it in a holiday bag and off you go. You've got all your bobbins in there. I was literally stoked. I couldn't contain my excitement when I saw this. And then I said thank you, obviously. I wasn't going to not say thank you. It's amazing. But I gave her some tips from a stitcher, you know, about how you can make it a bit better. I'm so rude, aren't I? No, she was fine with it. And I said we could put a pocket to be able to hold a hoop. Because I do, you know, well, I don't use hoops that often, as I told you before, but I think I can fit my little my little R&R frame in there as well. Let's test it out. I've not tested it out actually yet. But so it's Tinkerbell fabric, this one, the new one that she made for me after I gave her some tips and some bits and pieces. So we've got the 12 pockets that hold the floss on one side, all lovely and backed, which is great. These are going to get so much use from me. And then on the other side, it's another pocket big enough to hold a 6-inch hoop. And big enough to hold an R&R frame. And, oh, I can't. Yes, I can. There we go. I'm not strong enough to do the poppers. And it poppers shut. I'm stoked that actually fits the R&R frame as well. I might have to get her to do a 9x9 so I can fit the bigger R&R frame in. So that's cool. And then, so these pockets go inwards into the middle. So then I said to her, oh, but what about if we like add a handle and then it can hang up? yeah, she came back with another one. This time, Jungle Book fabric. Woohoo! Jungle Book fabric. This time it has, again, the pocket there to be able to fit in your hoop or your R&R frame. And it's got the holders to be able to put in your floss up the top. Oh, let's go for the second one. There we go. And the third one. Oh, not very good at this. There we go. And then it's got a handle. So she's put all the pockets facing upwards. She hasn't put poppers on yet to pop it close, but it's got a handle so that I can hang it up on a hook and have it there to be able to work from when I'm stitching, and have like the pattern in there and all the floss there. So like, that's super exciting that I've got 3 project bags now. And she hasn't stopped. She's like, oh, I've got some more fabric if you want me to make some more. So, on that note, if she makes some more, which she probably will because she loves sewing, and like I said, we've got loads of fabric that we haven't used for ages, then you might see a few pop up in the shop. Because I'm not going to be able to use them all, because I don't do that many projects, so I might as well share the love. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that if it happens, if she makes some more for me. So yeah, that's just awesome. Awesome that I've got those. I'm just so stoked about them. I'm going to figure out what projects to put in which ones. So that's cool. Let's go on to the stitching. I can't think what was the last video I did word it about. I think it was like a roundup from Stitch Mania. So I'm just going to go through some of the stitching that I've been doing, and you can see where I've got up to. Let's start off with the one on the R&R frame. This is Steotch. I haven't got very far on this one. I like to print off my patterns. I can't really work from a tablet or from a computer screen. My printer's run out of ink, so at the moment I'm concentrating on projects that I've already got printed off till I get some more ink, and then I can print off the pattern for this and finish this off. We're on week 5 at the moment. I think I'm still on week 3. And it's got 2 more weeks left and then it'll be finished. But I absolutely love watching her videos that she has on her Facebook page about this design. She brings me warm fuzzy feelings every time I watch her videos. She's amazing. So yeah, if you haven't seen Steotch, then have a little look at Steotch. So I've been doing that one, just a little bit on that one around the border. I then carried on with my A Year of Blackwork. Now in the last video where I showed this, I just started this, and now I'm up to date with week 23, I want to say. Yeah. And this is the Peppermint Purple sale. 2020 A Year of Blackwork, and it's lots of different designs of blackwork, and I've used 4 DMC variegated flosses and a metallic. Yeah, I went metallic. Tried to anyway. Yeah, it didn't bunch up too much, which was great, like metallics usually do. And I'm just carrying on with the black border down here, waiting for some more weeks to drop. That comes out every Wednesday on the Facebook group, and it's a free stitch along, this one, so that's amazing. Oh, and you can donate. You know, even if they're free, I always say, you know, to donate a little bit to say thank you to the person that's got into making that for you to stitch. And then to do with Steotch, Steotch M's, she releases a challenge every week to do. This was a 2-weeker challenge, and she released a challenge where you had to stitch 20 by 20 piece of what gives you life at the moment, at this precise moment, what gives you life. And you know, I was thinking, oh, I could do a picture of like Flosstubing and the fact that you guys give me life through this time at the moment. You have really supported me and made me feel like I have something. I know I have something, but you know, I have something to keep going for. So, but I also have some really nice, cool besties that I talk to on Zoom quite a lot. So I made a Zoom mini, and it's got my friend Nicole, my friend Samara, Kerry and me on that side. And then so I made it just as that piece, And I was like, what can I do with it now? Like, I want to keep it, obviously, because it reminds me of this time and of pulling me through, and it's so cute. But what can I do with it? So then I googled or YouTubed and came across a video by Tiny Modernist about how to make it into a scissor fob, or how to make a scissor fob. So I made it into a scissor fob. So one side I have the Zoom call, and the other side I have my initials in kind of like a Tudory SJ, in kind of a Tudory design, and it's all on a that's DMC thread that's been twirled around to attach it to my scissors. So now I have a cute little scissor fob to remind me of these times. And then I've been doing my Disney blanket. I think in the last video I was stitching my Disney blanket, and I was stitching or talking about it. Or was I stitching it? Either. I was either talking about it and stitching it and telling you that I was going to, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. There we go. I was going to add, it's a blanket that has 28 of these squares. They're 5x5 squares, which is 90 stitches along and top waist. And I was going to add 28 Disney films in the squares. And then thinking about it when I was doing the first stitch, I was like, 28 is going to be a bit cluttered. It's going to be a bit much. So now I'm doing 14, so one in every other square. And I've done one, which I'll show you in a second, and I'm on my second one. Now I'm not choosing which ones I'm doing. I've put my 14 favourite Lion King. That's the first one. I put my 14 favourite Disney films and Pixar into a spinny decision maker app thing, and that will choose for me, and then I will stitch. So I'll tell you about, I'll show you the first one, seeing as I already told you what the first one was, but if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen it already. So the first one I did is Lion King. There it is. You got Mufasa, and you've got Simba, Rafiki, and Sarabi. I was going to say Samara then, but that's my friend's name. Sarabi. And then I spun again, and I'm stitching this one at the moment. It is a cat, but there's lots of cats in Disney. So I'll leave you to keep guessing, and I'm going to fill in a bit more today. Probably the second ear over here, because I've got those flosses. And then I had the one that's going to go around the eye delivered yesterday, so I'm going to get on with the eyes as well to pop them out. So I'm really excited for this, and I'm really excited to carry on spinning and seeing what I get next. So yeah, I've been stitching this a lot. I haven't really got onto any other of my other stitches. I have my other whips. What other whips have I got? Oh, my aerial piece. The patterns behind me. The picture of the patterns behind me. But I haven't actually. The last video, I put it away. Where you saw it. Well, I got a quarter of a way. I have put it away because I got really excited about this Disney one. So the plan with the Disney blanket. The plan is to start it on the 1st of every month, spin the spinner, stitch it, stitch that and only that until it's finished, and the rest of the month I will go back to stitching the aerial piece and other bits and other ones I'm doing, the Year of Blackwork and the Steotch and DMC sampler, because I haven't actually finished, I haven't done any on that either. That was my plan of doing 3 a day, and I'll get it done by the end of summer. Well, I haven't been doing 3 a day. So yeah, the plan is to concentrate on the Disney blanket, get that finished. Usually probably take about 2 weeks, because the Lion King one took about 2 weeks. And then I have 2 weeks to concentrate and focus on a different stitch. So I will get more done on the aerial piece, and I will get more done on the DMC piece. But at the moment, the baby blanket, even though I'm not due a baby, is taking precedent, because I'm just so excited to see it done and get it back binded and it made into a blanket with a quilted side on the back. I'm not too sure how I'm going to do that because I can't sew, but my mum can, so I will be asking my mummy to sew me it into a blanket for me. And then I haven't done any more on the Harry Potter Letters for Hogwarts SAO, because that doesn't release until July because it's every other month. So at the moment we're on a break month. But talking about that sale, the designer Cunning Cross Stitch. I was going to say Cunningham, but that's his surname. But it's Cunning Cross Stitch. He has started a new little mini sale, which is I'm gonna say this wrong. It is the drag race. I haven't said it wrong, but I was trying to think of the person's name. So it's the drag race, and he has come up with a mini sale of that, which is amazing. I don't watch the drag race that much. I've watched like 2 or 3 episodes because at the moment I'm watching other things. So I haven't got really around to, immersing myself in that. So if you're into the drag race, then check out Cunning Cross Stitch Designs. Because again, it's a free sale, free Steotchalone. Again, I say donate to his Ko-fi though. Which is, that's cool that because basically what happened was he released news of his not like news of what it was, but just a little update about the Steotchalone that's going to be happening in 2021. He released news of that, and he put up a meme of the drag race, and that was it. Everyone thought it's going to be a sale to do with drag race, well it's not. So then he, being the amazing person he is, delivered to the masses that were wanting a drag race sale and gave us one. So yeah, there's that as well that you can join in with. That started this week. The first pattern was released this week, so yeah, I'd say get in there and join on it and have a little stitcheroo. So yeah, that's all for my news, my updates for you, all my stitching stuff. I'm going to get on with this one today. I nearly said what it was. I'm going to get on with this one today, like I said, fill in the bits and pieces around the eyes and the other ear to make it look like a proper cat. And on that note, my cats have both just come in the door, so they're going to be wanting fusses in a minute. So thank you again for watching my videos. I can't say it enough, and thank you for the Instagram follows again as well. I hope you have a fantastic couple of weeks that are coming up into summer. Hopefully we'll see the sun again. Hopefully I will stop having so many hay fever fits so that I can actually go outside and enjoy the sun and not come back in because I'm sneezing too much. But yeah, I hope to see you guys all real soon, actually in person, because that would be awesome and not just virtually. So when lockdown is over, I think I will have to arrange a little meetup, impromptu meetup with people that I've never met before, just to actually meet you. So I shall see you guys soon, and happy stitching, keep on stitching, see you later, bye.